This guy is my favorite. Him and this from Porto, that guy, Teles. $17 dribbling. If I'm managing any big club in the world, he will be my first buy. But people are stupid. Nobody ever buy him. And he's in the Shakhtar, so worth any penny, you know. I need for left wing back. I think I need to go to try to find the Reagan. Look this one, guys. Andrada is on top 3 in the world. Even he plays in Mainz. Yeah, he is the good, but I don't have money for him. And I think left back I will buy in the next year. All depends if I can bring this Kenneth. If I cannot bring him, yeah, Tierney is very good because he's very good defensive also. That's the thing with Tierney I like. No chance I'm selling him. At least in this season. Next one maybe. This one no. Not selling nobody from the squad. There is that right wing back from Ajax. He's also good. He's good, but he's not top player. I will buy better one next year. I even forgetted about him, fact. He's my German kid. I'm not even using him. Yeah, I need to use him instead of Pantic. Fuck it, he's my German. That was my mistake. I needed to put him to play. Not selling nobody from my match squad. Nobody. Actually, I can even buy him, but problem with him, I don't like him a lot. The issue is his work rate. I want at least 14 work rate, even more, so I think I can find maybe better in the next year. Maybe I can find some Regen. Because I have Martin on that side who will be my starter, and Regen can be backup and used. Playing some friendly bullshit. I will have the B now in the next game against Freiburg. Palaversa injured for 6 weeks. No, 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 no. Ma fuck off. Bayern is strengthening his squad. This guy is actually really good on this position. Problem with him is long shot is poor and he's too expensive. But he is very good as volante, trust me. But as I said, too expensive. You can find even better players for that kind of money. Leeds, you are pushing your limits, fuckers. You are not going nowhere. No chance that I will accept with these demands. Same like Kana, squad, regular, all this bullshit. No any other clubs interested, so no release clausula, that is important. 4 years only, can give more. Strengthening my minds. Come on, let's push. I need to do this game to complete the next episode for YouTube. It's slightly above 1 hour, so let's push fast. Kana is getting the B. Come on, score immediately, fuck it. I need to start season, the second half with win here. This Leverkusen is really fucking pushing. Come on, pass. Maybe next year I will buy left back and maybe one more central defender who can play centrally. Then Guardiola can go on the left. And I will solve this Niakite. Probably. Not playing good in this match. Fuck. This was he hit the post, I think, or bar, something. This is what means to have top goalkeeper. Not playing good and he saved it. The clear chance. I have good squad, so 2 subs on start immediately. He scored on his debut. Is this red card? Bye. Magic Nut, will you stream later on with San Pauli? So this is the reason why long shot is important for Volante. You see where he was. They're always on this end of the penalty box area. So with good long shot, they can score these type of goals more frequently. And every goal matters. Especially if you have tactic like me where the strikers are not scoring a lot. My tactic is more defensive, let's say. I mean, clean sheet is most important when I'm managing. I think Esposito will go on the bench. Xerxes started to score more often, so very nice, easy win and clean sheet for my keeper. What is important? So this will be end of this episode for YouTube. I need to stop recording and then we will continue to play next 5 games. Let's do 5 games more and then I will take break. He is also secured. I mean, these fuckers Leverkusen are still following me. Even in Bayern, it looks like increased their form. Leipzig at home. Leipzig very dangerous team. Especially if Olmo is playing. I don't know, is the Werner still with them? Probably no. This is default. Who I did sign first year. Xerxes on the start of the season, and in January transfer window, Maicon, Pierre and Andrada. And in January I sold this guy to Borussia for 15. That's the way how I collected money. Season 2. You see, I sold only one player for 1 million. The rest all I bought in. Sorry, Esposito, you are on bench now. Actually, tactic is not officially uploaded. It's only me using and some people who asked me to show them because it's still in the testing phase. So the people who I give, the people who asked me on, and they are mostly my subscribers from YouTube. Offside I want. No. Yeah, this will be dangerous game. Werner and Olmo. I need to be at best in this one. And again, they are playing same formation, like similar to Mönchengladbach. Come on, what good delivery. Typical Tranquillista goal. He's in the correct spot. Come on, where is the Xerxes? There you are! There you are! He's in fucking good form. He started as on bench this year, but he deserved his place. I think I will bring this Kenneth in the second half. Kana is having card. Come on, this must be offside. He was alone there. Kenneth is left-footed, correct? So here, this fucking Brazilian will die here. I bought him for how much I bought him? He's definitely my weakest point from the bench. 1 million. Defend! The thing is with Xerxes, his work rate is poor. His heading is also not good for his height. I mean, I used him entire first season. He was playing every game. Only 9 goals he scored. So, he's not instant striker. He needs a lot of time to play. And I don't like that one. I want to have instant results. So, two subs I done. The last one. They have only one shot on the target, 1 goal. Motherfuckers. Come on! I need to go with concentrate to prevent equalizer. Very important clearance. Come on, tackle him there. Okay. Actually, I want to play more with Shrewsbury, but with Mainz I'm really enjoying it. It's like... You are not going nowhere. You also. Ah, this is important. Nagelsmann sacked. Where is that fact? Now I don't see it. After this defeat. Very good. He's only 24 and I have feeling that he's playing entire year. I think in the next season he will be on the bench. Kana and Kenech will play all the time. If I don't decide to put Kenech on the left central defender. I don't know who is this guy, but he's up. I will have some problems now in the second half because I need to play. I need to play against Borussia Bayern in away games. You are not going nowhere. So Esposito will play again. So better he plays now, gets yellow, he will miss home game. Better he plays in away. Yeah, I will brought in this Kenech in the second half if I increase the lead. But imagine what kind of midfield I will have with him, Kana. This will be very industrious midfield. Hard tackles. I don't know, I need to play in the knockout phase against Liverpool, so it will be interesting to see. I was having really bad draw. Come on. Xerxes will come again. Paslak also. Basically, I bought Xerxes because he is... I mean, the strikers, what I wanted, they didn't want to come to Mainz. Like, originally I wanted to buy the Lord from Montpellier. But he was not interested. Somehow Xerxes I managed to get in. Very nice pass, I think. Kenneth was... You saw where was Kenneth? Very... I mean, he can stamina, he can run, work rate high, he will be everywhere. Again, win with clean sheet, what is the most important, as I said 1,000,000 times. The coaches are constantly sacked, so after Nagelsmann, Allegri is also sacked. Bye. I'm tired of these fucking offers. Not selling, not selling. Fuck. You're not going nowhere. I need home growth players in the squad. Nagelsmann takes charge of Eintracht. Fuck, I lost also him, so... Luckily I signed 2 volantes, because Palaversa is also injured for 1 month. Paslak will play from start in this one. I don't know, Tranquitista is... I think he needs to be mobile. I don't know, I will use Haaland on the left side, because he's left-footed. I think Tranquitista needs to be mobile and good off the ball. And of course finishing. Use Haaland as a complete forward and these two try to mix. It is, but you know, it's mixture of playmaker and striker, but in this tactic he has different... Did you watch the video when I explained this tactic? It was on YouTube, I think 2-3 episodes before. How this is functioning up forward. Basically, Tranquitista and complete striker in this tactic are actually roaming out from position. So you will see that a lot of times they stay in wide areas to collect the ball. In the meantime, Shadow Striker is just going in that area centrally. So both of my strikers, they have instruction to stay wider. And I was trying all different approaches, and this is the best for me. So actually with this tactic I have 3 players who are roaming out from position. Also, I have team instruction to be more expressive, so entire team is collectively roaming around. That's why it's hard to play this tactic with lower quality teams. The results can be very oscillating, like with my Shrewsbury. I mean, one game I win 4-0, next game I lose 4-0, you know? It's demanding. You see, be more expressive. Very rarely you will see any tactics that is having this instruction. And also, what is important, I'm not using get stuck in. So you can see during the matches I don't have a lot of yellow cards. And 99% of the tactics on the forum are having get stuck in. So I built this one completely differently. I wanted to play differently, let's say. But I think for Tranquitista everything works. You see, this guy is nothing special, but I like his off the ball. If he has good off the ball, he can collect the ball much easier. It's really hard to mark him So here is 0-0 at halftime. Let's continue with same squad. Demand more. I tried to use other roles, but I was not happy. This one, because I needed the role, striker role, what is roaming around to make this work, and Tranquitista working for me. Maybe some other role, maybe complete forward and attack also can work, I think. But Tranquitista can be played by poacher style of striker, definitely. This is last attack. I need to do some subs. Immediately with 3 subs. I think I explained this one in the when I introduced this tactic. That was, I think, second episode in this season, so I'm not sure which one it is. I need to check, but I tried to explain at least some basics. And I was really trying. You remember when I released this Libero Dominator, what I was using with Norwich? So basically I really wanted to play with classic number 10, but I was having a lot of problems, and I spent more than 2 months adjusting and trying to find a way how to play it. And mostly I was testing this one before I go to bed. Nighttime I have laptop near me, so I just press and test different things, because this is my favorite formation actually, 3-4-1-2. Come on, I need to score fucking goal against this Salzburg. I think Bergkamp was example of Tranquitista. Maybe Totti also in some of his game when he was playing in Roma. But Tranquitista is mostly used behind striker. Here I'm using it in combined role. So this is the thing. Off the ball, guys. Off the ball, very important. And this Raspadori is basically classic poacher style of player. So again, I will win. I hope so, and with clean sheet. Maybe with your save will not work, who knows, I never know, but I feel if you have correct players, this tactic is insanely good. And I'm not sure it can work with smaller team, but I recommend that you are using my other tactics. For example, you pick very shitty team, use my other tactics in season 1, home and away, and then if you have black period, switch to this one or change to this one in the second season. How, for example, I done like that. In the second season, I start using this one when I have the better players to play it. And basically my results with Watford was insane. I was testing this mostly because I'm using Watford or Leicester for tests. So with Watford this is really good because I was using Dacourt and Capoe as two volantes, and Dacourt is actually insanely good player. Even volante is not his natural position. I mean DM is not his actual position, but he is very good all-around player. So I increased my advantage to 7 points. I don't know, Magic Nut, when you reach the Bundesliga, and maybe with this other tactic you get struggled, or maybe in the second division it's easier for you to find this type of players. Try this one.